Hello, I hope you guys can hear me. Let me just set up my chat. I'm going to be doing raylib. I'm completely new to this, so I might be making some mistakes along the way. And if for some reason it doesn't work, then I'll just do some lead code. Okay, let me change to full screen. So I wanted to do some game programming, and this is a library I found. It's called raylib. And I heard really good stuff about it. Apparently, like from my understanding, it's like a wrapper on OpenGL. Wait, I'll just close this. Yeah. So how I downloaded this was I use MSYS and I use Pacman to download it. Wait. Hmm. So I didn't download it how it's conventionally download. I downloaded it through Pacman. Really. Right, let me just enable always on top. Okay. I use this MSYS2, and then I basically did Pacman as this. I downloaded raylib like this. So, but how they teach it, supposed to download it differently. I didn't quite understand it. Like I'm not like an expert on C, so I get confused with all the downloading and stuff. So here's like an example, your first window. So let's see the code of it. See. Okay. Welcome to raylib. All right. So over here it says include raylib.h instead of this. Supposed to do it like this because it's saved in the system library. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, so I'm new to C, so let's see. Let's like try to understand what they're trying to do. And they wrote here they don't have a documentation like all these do. Let me see. Yeah, raylib does not provide the typical API documentation or a big set of tutorials. The library is designed to be minimalistic and be learned just from a cheat sheet with all the required functionality and a big collection of examples to see how to use that functionality. Best way to learn code is reading code. They have a cheat sheet over here. Uh, but I will try to learn it through the examples. Okay, so the first example. Okay, I will just guess what they're trying to do. So initiate window, okay, height, width, and this is probably the title. And then set target FPS, okay. While window should close, detect window close button or ESC key. So this will be true if I press the close button. No, by default it's false. It will change to true if I um, select the close button. I don't get what I'm supposed to update. So begin drawing, clear background, draw text. What is it? Also, I notice it's like first letter is capital, the styling is different, and then close window. Okay, let me see if there are no errors for this. Also, I'm saving all of my raylib related C code in a GitHub file, so just making a readme for it. Raylib stuff. Um, run code using to run code uh, to to how do you run code? Wait, I will call this. I'll call this file openwindow.c. So question is, how do you run the code? We're here for the document for their GitHub. Working on Windows. Let's see what they wrote. If it doesn't work, I will do I will do some lead code, but I don't know if it would work or not. Um, so library raylib GDI32 and vim mm. Open window.c. Also, I will add a get ignore file. Dot get ignore. Undefined reference to bin main. What just happened? Yeah, I will just I downloaded raylib using Pacman. How do you write links like this? If I remember correctly. How do you do preview? Let's just ignore a.exe. Congrats, you created your first window. Okay, this works. Okay, and the link works. So let me just uh, I'm saving it on my readme, so I in case if I forget. Okay, right. This is openwindow.c. What does it mean by update your variables here? Okay, rated examples are rated by complexity with stars. 1 star for basic examples, 4 star for the most complex ones. Okay, uh, let's see this now. Let's copy this. Okay, let's see what they're doing. So type enum game screen. Logo is 0, title gameplay, ending game screen. Uh, Current screen, logo, digital frame counter, set FPS, while window should close, switch current screen, update logo screen variables here, frames counter, wait, I should put this in the other one, title screen basic window, title screen dot c. Wait 2 seconds, 120 frames before jumping to title screen. Also, yeah, better. Okay. So initiate window, game screen is logo, initialize all required variables and load all required data here. Update logo screen variables here. Frame counter, current screen becomes title. And then case title, if key press, if the enter key is pressed, or what is this? Is gesture detected. Then current screen becomes gameplay. So wait 2 seconds, change to title screen, and if you press a key, change to gameplay. When it's gameplay, uh, press enter key to change to ending. It's ending, press enter key to change to title. Okay, it's just a, okay, let me read the cheat sheet now. Cursor related function. Where is gesture? Is gesture detected? Yeah, I don't understand this one. Maybe the touchpad. Uh, title screen.c. Hold up. Okay, wait 2 seconds. Press enter or tap to jump. This is the gameplay screen. It's the ending screen. Okay. Raylib clear background, ray white. You begin drawing, it starts with white, but this is like we don't get to see this. Uh, what is this? Draw text. Let me see the cheat sheet. Draw text. Text X, Y, font size, color. Okay, draw text. I like the default font. Okay, it seems simple enough so far. Okay, next example. Title screen, 2D camera. And let me change everything else. Like, is it a good practice to start a file name with a number? Oh, I can rotate it as well. So going up. Yeah. Let me prettify. Okay. So this. So rectangle player 400 280 40 40. Let's see what this is. Oops, I changed the language accidentally. Rectangle. Not draw rectangle. I want to know about rectangle, the object. It about initiating. Okay, struct four components. Okay, what are those four components? Wait, hold on. Okay, X, Y with height. Okay, so bindings, max bindings, or buildings. Max buildings 0, color max buildings 0, integer spacing 1. So what is it doing here? So for all buildings, The width would be random, height would be random, x would be screen height minus 130f. Okay, I don't understand. Hold on, let me run this. Color I understand. I don't understand the xy. Why is the screen height minus 130f minus building height? Okay, so 2D camera 0, camera target, camera offset, rotation, zoom, then FPS is 60. And then the game loop starts, but I want to know the y and x. So what is it doing here? So there's a screen height minus 130f minus building y. So screen height minus 130f minus. So what I understand is that there's a screen. The y position is screen height minus 130. So this is the building height. This is a 130f. Screen height. So screen height would be here. But if I do minus building height, it'd be. Oh, I see. Wait, hold on. I think I get it. So this is the screen height. Y would be here. But if I do minus 130, then this gets subtracted. So y would be here. If I do minus building dot height, then y would be somewhere here. So it's like this is the y point. So the building is drawn like this. Which means this here is 130, the gray part. Which means if I reduce 130, and this is the building height. So normally it's screen dot height minus 130 minus building dot height. And this is the corner of the rectangle where it's drawn. So instead of 130, I do 100 or maybe 80. Then let's see what happens now. Uh, it's like 80, so the main character is a little bit higher. Right or left to move offset. Mouse wheel to zoom in or out. AS to rotate. R to reset. Okay, so let's get this back to 130. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, so I think buildings, the first building is like right over here, minus 6,000, and then minus 6,000 plus spacing. No, it's 6,000 plus, yeah, plus spacing. Initially, the spacing is 0, and then the spacing is the building width, the first building width. Right. So the first building, and then the spacing is this building, and then the new spacing is these two building together, and then the new spacing is these three building together, and so on. Okay, so minus 6,000 till spacing, and it draws 100 buildings. Okay, build color. Okay, random color, random width, random height. Camera, target, player X, and player Y. What is 20F? Like, what is this for? Hmm. I think I understand. So let me guess. So the camera, focus of the camera is in the middle. Player. Player is 40-40. But instead of focusing the camera in the corner, you do like plus 20 here and then plus 20 down. So without the 20F, it would be focusing on the corner of the player. So its screen width is divided by 2. I don't understand offset. So if I got rid of this and then I do this, uh, okay, this is a bit confusing for me. So key right, player dot x is to left. It's okay, and then move the target as well. Rotation, key A, camera rotation minus minus. Okay. So this is a limit. Okay, there is a limit to this. So get mouse wheel 0.05. Okay, so zoom it's adding, and then R resets it. It only resets the camera though, right? Begin drawing, clear background, ray white. Begin mode 2D camera. Draw rectangle. So width, height, dark gray. The background is okay. So based on the bottom, the background is dark gray. Minus 6,320. Oh, this is the bottom color. 320. Okay, so 280 plus 40 is 320. So why minus 130 here? Where did the number 130 come from? Height is 8,000. Height is 8,000. Hey, what is this? But it's like 8,000 to the bottom. Where did the number 130? So screen height is 450. Hmm. What is 450 minus 130? 320. Okay, yeah, then it makes sense. 280 plus 40 is 320. Draw a rectangle. Player red. Draw. Okay. So draw all the buildings. Draw the player. Draw line. Okay, these are the two lines in 2D mode. Then draw text, screen area. Okay. Screen area over here. And then draw rectangle, 0, 0, screen width 5. What is this? X, Y, height, color. Is this for the borders? Screen. Yeah, these are all the borders. Okay, let's remove the border. And then this is for, I think this part is for the text over here. Draw rectangular lines. Blue. Ten, 10, 250, 113. What is this? So it's on position 10, 10. 250, and, and this is like fade. So width, height, and color. What is this though? And these are all the text and end drawing. Okay, so far I understood. Um, I wonder if I can make my own game now. Yes, I remove the borders. Let me see if I successfully remove the borders. Okay. And now, what is this? Draw a rectangle outline. Okay, 10, 10, 250, 113 and blue. Alright, so I wonder like if I can make my own thing. So jumper dot c. If I can like make that dinosaur game, when the Google dinosaur game. So let's see, include this main void initialization, sure. Let's see, height, jumpy man. So this will be the player and this will be the enemy, or I should write zombie, or I should write enemy. So 400, 280, 40, 40. Wait. Top left corner position X. Top left corner position Y. Width and height should remain the same. X should change. So X is like off screen. Screen width is 800. This is like, yeah, X is, let's say 900. Mm, and I should prettify this. Uh, while window dot should close, and here I should close window and return 0. Close window, return 0. Uh, and drawing, begin drawing, clear background. So what I'm trying to do, clear background, and I want that footer. Basically want the floor. Draw a rectangle, yeah, this. It doesn't need to be 6000. 320 dark gray. Okay, so the screen width is 800. X, Y. I think 00 is fine. And then width is 800, height is 800, height is What is this? Layer, no. Width is 800. Height is half of screen width. Width divided by 2. Let me think. The player should stand on the. I keep forgetting. The player should stand on the floor. So X, Y. Y position is 280. This should not be 0, 0. This should be 280 plus, okay, 320. 320. And then screen width. Screen width minus 320. And let's just draw the draw rectangle player red. Let's just see so far how is it. Jumper. Okay. And the camera needs to be offset. So camera needs to be offset. All right. Clear background. Now let's try. Yes. But there's a problem. Okay, forget camera. Forget the camera. Think I will put it like instead of 400, I will do it 400 minus 40, 320. Okay, now let's see if it's in the middle. Not 320, 380. But I'm doing minus 40, right? Yeah. Then I need minus 20 backwards. So the player is in the middle. Also, I should ignore the examples. I don't want that in my repository. Camera.c. And then open, title screen.c. Okay, that looks like it's in the middle. So now jumper.c. Now key pressed, key up. key underscore up. Wait, player dot y is equal to 1. So player increases by 1. So player jumping is equal to false. Should I keep it like a... Okay. For variables, like in the examples for variables, the casing is different. Like the first letter is small, but for function, the first letter is capital. I don't know why they did it like this. Okay, is key up. Player jumping is true. Set player jumping true, true. And then if player is jumping, then player dot y. Right. Max jump height. Const max jump height should be, I think, should I do 60? It's like the height is 40. I think 60 makes sense. Const integer. If max jump height, no, uh, if player dot y is less than, then increase it by 1. Else, player jumping is false. So stop jumping and now start falling. Player falling is false. And then set player falling to true. So if player falling, player dot y is more than 380. Y is, oh sorry, it's 280. More than 280, then player dot y minus 1. Now let's try. And it does not work. So player jumping is true if player jumping is less than max jump height. Oops, I need to change this. Player jumping is um, not 60. I should do player dot y plus 60. Uh, okay. Now let's see. Let's see how well it works. Why is it going up? It's supposed to go down. But then this is supposed to be reversed because max jump height is higher. And then this is supposed to be lesser. Again. And it doesn't work. Player dot y is more than, it will never be more than because it's initializes plus 60. So less than. Nope. Supposed to do this minus 60. I don't think this is supposed to be 280. So you keep subtracting 1 until it reaches player dot y minus 60. Wait. So player is here, minus 60 is here, then needs to detect if it's back here. Integer default y position is equal to 280. Okay, so player dot y is less than default y position and keep increasing it. Let's see how well this works. I guess it's okay. Although I wanted like, it's too linear. Let me think. Is it an integer or a float? It's float, right? Integer, no, float, jump, increment is equal to 1 initially, jump increment, and then jump increment. I will half it. And then jump increment is back to 1. Never mind. Let's do linear for now. Then I will do the with the acceleration. Float, gravity, um, to let me think. I wanna do it like how it works in the real world. I wanna do it like a parabola. Mechanics. I think it's in mechanics. Equations of linear motion with constant acceleration. S is equal to Vi plus half AT squared. So if I have the acceleration and the S, the final velocity, initial velocity, and but instead of t I have frames, right? So I will use, instead of time I will use the frame. So initial velocity is like upward velocity plus ta plus ta. Mm, jump time is 0, gravity is 2. Instead of, I don't need the player falling thing. Forget player falling. So player jumping is true. Forget jump height. So this is what we do. We keep incrementing it. So minus, 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 and then the position is in pixels, right? So let's say in jump increment in pixels per second, in pixels per frame, frame counter for jump. This will always increment by 1. Frame counter by 1. Player Y, player jumping is true. Y rate is 1 pixel per second. The C and X are next to each other, so uh, so Y rate S is equal to initial velocity times t plus half at squared. So initial velocity. So player dot y is equal to default y position, and then you subtract it. That's the increase. Y rate second square times frame counter for jump. And I don't need this here. I will do if it integer frame counter uh, uh, no. If I do, if I initialize within the loop, will it keep initializing again and again and again? Will it like initialize once, within the scope? Frame counter. Okay, I will reset it to 0 if it reaches the final destination frame counter. Or maybe frame counter y rate, frame counter half AT plus, no, VT plus half AT squared. What, this doesn't work? How do you do exponents? See exponents. Okay, there is no primitive option. Y rate plus this plus half AT squared. Gravity is like, this should be negative. Negative is upwards, positive is downwards. Um, let's see how well this works. Minus y frame counter half times gravity half AT squared. Frame interval. 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second. Which means frame interval is like float 1/60th. 1/60. No, it starts with 0 and then increases it by 1/60. Float frame interval is equal to 1/60. Seconds elapsed. Okay, default position is this. And then you subtract it by this much. Okay, let's see. Nothing is happening. I'm pressing the up button. Player jumping through. Print. I wanna write it on screen. Paint text. Draw text. Draw text. Screen area. Draw text. Seconds elapsed. See. Float to string. Okay, I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay. Oops. Should I do printf or should I just? No, I think I should learn. So let's see. Scanner number. String char. String. So would this work? Is this built in or is this from? Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, it's not identified. Why does it remain? Um, second. Now let's see what it does. Don't understand why doesn't this work. 0.5. Let's see this. Okay, this works. One divided by 60. Like, what's the actual value? I think I should write F 60F 0.0 point. I think I should do it like this. Let's see if this works. And because I think it's because the division is evaluating as an integer, so it's only giving 0. Hopefully this works. Why is my laptop so slow? Maybe it's this. Okay. So I don't need this. So this is working. Okay, save. Did I get disconnected? Let me run this and then I will have to check my YouTube in case if I got disconnected. Why is this not working? Would ever come back? Just trying. Okay, I want to just check something before I. YouTube. I want to check whether my live stream is still working on YouTube. Okay, so it does say live. Okay, so it does say live. Okay. Uh, okay, so this is what I don't understand. S is V initial times T plus half AT squared. And then on the screen, speed is like pixels per second. And then incrementing it by negative pixel is like going upwards. So negative pixel per second. This would be like upwards. Because y0 is here, y large number is here. So negative would be upwards. So then, what I don't understand, then gravity should be positive, right? Gravity should be positive. Because in the real world, gravity is negative. Gravity is negative and the y position is upwards. Like in the real world, meters per second is like upwards. Then gravity is downwards, it's a negative. So in the pixel world, it should be the opposite, right? Hold up. So it increases a tiny bit. You see here. It does go negative a little. Maybe a 1 is a bit too little. Now let's try. Yeah, increasing, I mean going up, so it's negative, negative, and then it's going down. Maybe a 1, 20 maybe. Yeah, and I need an offset. So this would be the offset. Default Y position would be the offset. And now let's try. What is happening? Plus default Y position. Whoops, not here. Here. Now, okay, I need to shorten this. Now let's try. Finally, gravity works. I'm actually liking this. Yeah. And then slowly go down. Come on. Yeah, but since there's no stopping point, it will keep going down forever. I need this to be much faster. 50 pixels per second. Let's try that. And I need the gravity to be stronger. And I will just keep testing on what works. I think game programming is nice, as long as there's no error in the compiling. Okay, the gravity needs to be stronger than this. My 20, and then this needs to be 100, and then this needs to be 50. Now let's try. Okay. Also, I need a stopping point, so mm, if player no y is equal default y position, player jumping is false, is equal to false, right, else this. So you start when you do key up, you do second elapsed is 0 for a jump. This is 0. Mm, you don't need this, and what? And I guess twice as much. Uh, I need to experiment with like different values. Uh, Why is this happening? Player jump. If I forget this for a second. Let's like forget this. Does it work? Hmm. Hold on. I don't think people would notice it is if there's a very tiny difference. The gravity needs to be stronger. Hmm. Works well. Gravity needs to be stronger. What if I do this and then this again? Okay, let's make gravity. Let's make this a little bit higher. Then for key up, if not player jumping, key thing, I can do it like this. Right. Let's do with 20. Uh, yeah. Y rate, camera, draw rectangle. So then this would be screen width. Should be like screen width divided by 2. And then subtracted by screen width minus 20. Player width is equal to 20. Integer default x position is equal to there. I think this makes sense. Now if is key down, key dot left, player dot x minus 1, dot right, curve right. Yeah, I need this to be a little faster. Maybe twice as much is fine. Draw rectangle, enemy, dark green. And then enemy is initially in 900. Enemy.x is minus 3. Okay, let's see. Uh, hmm. Let me think. Okay, I want to have multiple enemies. How would I do that? C delete variable. You cannot remove the variable. Wait. You can open a new block each time. You cannot remove a variable, but you can have a variable point to a dynamically allocated memory using malloc. When you're done with the memory, you can free it with free. Wait. Let's try this. Rectangle enemies. 30 at max would be 30. Uh, this is a pointer variable, so it's forget this. Uh, Let me think. Should I use a linked list? Build linked list. See. Like I wanna store a list of enemies. Okay, let's do it the knife way first. Let's do a 5. At max there would be 5 enemies. Uh, for and they would all be initiated to a null I enemies I is equal to a null const integer max enemies is equal to 5. 5. How do you define, is it none? How do you define a null thingy? C define null. Is it all capital? Wait. Okay. Take this. If enemies I draw a rectangle. Enemies I. It needs to be dereferenced. Else I equal I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. see, copy variable, clone variable. There's probably a better practice than this, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. With, I mean, if you guys can help me, it would be really appreciated. So I just wanted to see if this works. Draw rectangle. If it exists, draw it. Let's just do one for now. And then let's rename this to enemy blueprint. And then I have to free it though. So I'll think about that later, but first I need to see that if this works. stdlib.h slash include stdlib.h. Wait. Okay, that's very fast. Plus 5 and I will allocate different speeds. Plus 5. Wait, I should also have a I should also define, wait, type enemy rectangle. Upload speed. Five. Forty. 48. Hold on. So this is 40, 40, 900, 280, 280. And then let's just remove this. Enemy rectangle. How do you do random? Float get random value. Speed. But I want to understand this is between 6 to 1. Where is the error? Dot speed. Now let's compile. Draw a rectangle. Okay, how do I do this? Um, rectangle, enemy, enemy, rectangle. I think as soon as you go out of the scope, the variable gets deleted. So I guess this is fine with hide enemy rectangle. There. Yeah, as soon as it goes out of the scope, I think the variable will get deleted. So let's see. Now what's the issue? Got this. Now let's see. Okay, yeah, I get it. Now, okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Max enemies. And I need to free the malloc as well. X. If the if the X value is more than no is less than negative 50. Then free enemies I. Free it. What is this? Free it. Too few arguments in function call. What do you mean? Okay, let's try this. Is it like this? Now, why is it not responding? Is it inclusive of both 1 and 5? Let's do -100. Why is it hanging? I know. I think I know why. It's causing an error. So free enemies I. Then enemies I is null. What did I put as max enemies? Is it 3? It's 5. Okay, I need different width. Width is float between 20 to 50, and height I guess a little bit shorter, like 30. Now let's try. Wait, x, y, y is 280. Then I need to increase it by, before it was 40, decrease the height. So I need to increase Y. Yes, yes. But I need a title screen though. So I got all this. Now I need a title screen. Camera. I need to do what they did here. Uh, this is not, this is the wrong example. Title screen. Okay, then this is like this. Okay, so what did they do here? Type def gameplay ending. So game screen. I will have only title and gameplay. So yeah, game screen. The current game screen is title. So should window close, background clear, array white, player jumping. So if game screen, not capital G, it's if current, I should do switch current screen like how they did over there. Switch current screen. Yes. Switch current screen. Case. Case. Game play. Is it like that? Case gameplay. Then hold on. All of this goes into gameplay. Except maybe end drawing. And This is the floor, and I want this in both screens. I want this in both screen. I want this in both screen. And what else? Clear background. Yeah, I guess that's it. Mm. Um, Function, game, play, code. Should I put this all in a function? Or never mind. Now this is one case. This is the other case. Case title. And then I need text. Title. Press enter. Press enter to play. Then what's the other case? Oh, I forgot break. Is the break outside? There's no semicolon here. That seems to be their practice. Break. And then what is the default? The default is just break. Okay. Case default break. Not case, just default break. I did not update, so it will only show the title screen though. If key pressed enter. current screen is game play. How do I detect if the player touched the enemy? Okay, maybe a draw text x y. Y should be a little higher, x should be 220. Can I define width and height? Because I want the text to be in the center. Let's define, where is it? Gameplay. Seconds. Wait. Seconds elapsed. Shrink. Seconds elapsed. Shrink. We get this. The corner of our screen. Okay, let's take this. Wait, hold on. Screen area 640, 1020. Int score to 0.1. Float actually. Float score is 0.1. Remove this. Score actually score string is 0. score string is 0, and then score is plus equal to 0.01. And then what? Then I need to change it to string like how I did before. Forget this. Control H. S printf. S printf. S printf. Score string. Score. Now that's great. And let's see. Let's see if this works. It says there's an error somewhere. Okay, maybe I don't need 20, maybe I need 10. 10 is good enough. So now I need to check for the overlap. Is there an overlap function somewhere? Touch. Raylib F2 shapes touch. Do I have to do it manually or is there a function for it? That's what I want to check. Okay, I will just do it manually. So, um, How should I do this? If the, okay, let's see. This is enemy's X value and Y value. This is the player. If the X value is between this, this and this interval, these two X values and these two Y values, then the player loses. Wait. Okay. If I think I have an idea. So the first condition is that the two X values, X1 and X2, the difference, the modulo difference, like the distance, not the displacement, the difference is less than 20, which is the player width. No, wait. Wait. Hold on. Let me think. If uh, player dot x is below enemy I dot x, then if the player is behind the enemy, so first condition, check if enemy dot x minus player dot x is less than player dot width, and then the next condition, and next condition is player dot y minus dot y is less than player dot height. Dot height, then current screen is equal to title. This is the first condition. Else player is ahead of the enemy. So player has a larger x value. So player dot y minus, and I will do uh, like that. Enemy width. Player ahead. Okay. The difference between the player and the enemy is the enemy width, and player can still be above the enemy. Player dot y. Let's see if this works. Player dot y minus enemy dot y. The difference is less than player dot height. Wait, player dot height minus enemy dot height. Does this work? What's the issue? What is the issue? Um, Let me see. Yeah. Now let's try. You know why is it doing that? Player dot height minus player dot y minus enemy dot y. No, it should be enemy dot y minus player dot y, right? Because enemy has a larger y value because it's lower. Minus player dot y minus player dot y uh, less than player dot height. Let's see if this works. Okay, and then okay, this doesn't work. Hold on. Player.y. No, I think it's player.y plus the player height. It's not this. Player.y plus player.height. Player.y plus player.height. Is more or equal to. Also, when it enters title screen, like when you do gameplay, it needs to all be null. Where is that code? This needs to be all null. And the score needs to be reset. Null score needs to be reset. Score is 0.00. Score score if score draw text. Screen width is 800. 300. Right. 300, 100, score string, last, score, now. What was the character? 10, right? 10, so 1, 2. Okay, never mind. Should I color the score red? Oh my god. Whoopsie. Score 350, 150. Gameplay score, score, score. Red. Hmm? Okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Isn't it supposed to be 10 characters? Okay, I think 5 is too easy. Let's do the speed 6 and then max enemies also 6. Hold on. If you lose in the middle of a jump, then it needs to reset player jumping, right? Yes, it does. Okay, so uh, player jump false, and then player dot y is equal to default y position, player x is equal to default X position. Seems good enough. Okay, if it works properly, then I guess I will end my stream. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Also for just a few changes, and then I guess I will end my stream. For get random value, I want to get random float value. Random. Get random float value C. Uh, what is this? Random. Rand score max. What is this? Okay, so wait. I think all of this. I want to know what Rand C does. pseudo number. Okay, it gives a random number between 0 and random max. So if you're dividing it by random max, then it's a random number between 0 and 1. And we times it by 6. And then we add all of that by 1. Okay. Uh, uh, Wait, I shouldn't let the player go outside of the boundary. If key dot and player dot x is more than 1 and player dot x is less than screen width. Wait, screen width, not screen width minus player dot width. And then let's do a minus 10. Okay, let's see how it works. I think if this works, I might then end the stream. Okay, okay, I have to go to the other end though. Let me see if I can do it. Oh, oh my god. And okay, that shouldn't be possible. Player screen width minus player width, screen width minus player width minus 10. Like 10 is chosen arbitrarily. This go here. Then I need one more jump. Okay. Yeah, this works. I think I will play one more and then I will end the stream. Uh-huh. Okay, I guess I will end the stream here then. Okay, I actually learned quite a bit. Control O. Now I just close this. I actually learned quite a bit. Think I will do more of this. I guess see you guys next time then.